Thank you so much for your patience. We had a technical audio snafu as we were just recording. So let's come back and start again. Bring our energy into the present moment for this 5 elements Qigong flow. Begin with your feet about hip to shoulder width apart, toes facing forward. Inhale your arms out to the side, up and over. Exhale as you bring them down through center. Raise your left hand up with the right loose fist to greet it, and set the intention to be calm and present throughout the entire practice. Beautiful. We're going to place our hands on our lower dantian, the area just behind and below the navel. It's known as the lower energy center. And we're going to breathe deeply and gently. Inhale and exhale, pressing back. Expand as you inhale, really letting the diaphragm fill up with air. And exhale, squeezing your abdomen towards your spine. Inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. Your breath is the quickest way to move and energize your qi. Your qi is your vital life force. So just continue to breathe deeply, bringing your mind to focus on your breath. Letting go your day, what you're focusing on at the moment before you join the practice. This is time for you. Now take your hands and place them on your kidneys. And we're going to continue the same breath, but turn your attention towards how the breath moves your rib cage and your kidneys, just focusing healing energy there. Inhaling nice and deep and slow. Feel that expansion. And then exhale, squeezing in. As you breathe in, you can really and release your hands. We're going to knock on the door of life. And this is just a rotating movement from your waist. Keep your knees pointing forward, toes forward, and just turn. You can let your head follow your shoulders if you want more of a neck opening. If you want to focus the attention on your torso, just move from side to side, letting your arms hit in the front and back. We're activating your qi, getting it to move and wake up. If you've been sitting for a long time, this is an incredible way to release the tension in the hips. Let the blood flow along the spine that's been compressed. And just feel more energized. This is a major movement of the spine. Spinal flexibility keeps you young and vibrant. Now we're going to tap and bring our hands in the front up at the torso. So just right along the collarbone, just below. Just continue to turn and breathe gently. The points you're activating here are lung 1 and 2. Again, our lungs do so much for us in detoxifying, but they also help balance grief and sorrow. When we open these points, we have more to give others because we're dealing with our own strain and our own sorrow. Just continue to breathe. And on the next rotation, we're going to knock on our shoulders. These are important gallbladder points we're tapping here, and they're great for decision making. Whether it's a quick, easy decision like what to wear today, or a longer term decision, this is a great activity to do. This also lets blood flow to your head. It helps prevent headaches, boosts mental clarity, so it's really great. And now let's bring our hands back to the lungs. The back hand is still hitting along the back. And now let's lower to the starting position, hitting across the lower abdomen. And then we're going to begin to slow down. Pause for a moment and tune into the buzzing, tingling sensation running through you, to your fingertips, along your spine. That's your chi moving, really healing and energizing your body. Let's go ahead and continue with the spinal flexibility through spinal cord breathing. And what you'll do for this is keep your tailbone tucked, your spine elongated, and you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades back as you lift your chin up on an inhale. And then you're going to exhale and curl everything in together. So inhale, lift up. Exhale and curl in. This really helps your spine carry essential fluids, the nerve impulses. It also helps the chi and blood flow over your hips and send the old energy into the earth. Really breathe deeply. Notice the chi activation. Feel your energy starting to move. We'll do a couple more. And come back to center. Just again, feel that energy moving. And now that we've awakened the energy, we've moved the chi, we're going to gather in more chi. Our body is receptive. And to do that, we're going to inhale our arms up, palms facing up. And then we're going to exhale, press our hands forward, palms facing out. Inhale, relax your wrists, draw your palms in. And exhale, press out. As you inhale and draw your hands in, you're drawing in chi, and then you're exhaling, pressing the chi down, moving it through your body. Inhale up again. Exhale, release stagnant chi. Inhale, drawing in fresh energy. Exhale out. This is so good for your parasympathetic nervous system. That's the part of the nervous system that calms you down. It calms your adrenal glands, releases stress. And just feel in to that calming energy. Feel the chi come in as you draw in, pulling it from your environment. And just get into the rhythm, inhaling as you draw in, exhaling as you press out. Let's do one more here. Movement keeps us youthful. Not moving can cause serious problems with mobility and health. And so now we're just going to move our hips, kind of wagging our tail like a dog. Move your hips from side to side, and then the shoulders follow. You'll feel your weight shift from foot to foot. Lead with the hip. Let the shoulders follow. Try to keep your knees just bending forward. You don't want to torque them. We want to stay injury-free. And then now you can bring your hands in, moving from side to side. Really just feeling that energy, and you can step your feet wider. And bring your hands to your hips now. Flowing like a river. Just lateral movement of the spine. We don't often think about all the different ways our spine can move. And this lateral movement is so nourishing. So just enjoy. And we'll do a couple more. And last one. And we'll come back to center. We can't forget the little parts of our body. So we're going to do silk reeling. So you put your wrists together and you're going to roll them over each other. Here we're massaging so many meridian points for our heart, our pericardium, large intestine, small intestine, lungs. So not just those healing benefits, but also that movement of our joints. Just really opening up the flexibility of the tendons, preventing carpal tunnel syndrome. Just breathe softly. And now go the other direction. Your first direction that you gravitated to is probably easier. So stick with this. It can be tricky. Just feel the warmth you're generating in your wrists. Warming up the energy of your joints. And now we're going to spiral around the elbow joint. So you'll keep your hand in place that has the palm open and is massaging the elbow, and you're going to move the arm of the elbow you're massaging. So just rotating, just spiraling this energy around. And now go the other way, bringing the hand towards you. Make sure your spine is straight, your feet feel grounded. And now let's go to the other side, bringing the hand out at first. Warmth means blood flow. And as you warm a particular joint, you increase the flow of blood to that joint. That warms the synovial fluid, and again, it brings healing, nurturing energy to the joint. We'll go the other way. You know, we have big energy points on our wrists, our elbows. This is just such a great way to turn on the light switch for that energy. Allow it to flow. So we've warmed, we've moved. We're going to just really break up any last little bits of stagnant chi with some shaking. So step your feet about shoulder width apart, and just begin shaking an arm. Really get it, loosen it up. Kind of bending slightly at the hips to allow the shoulder to relax. And then the other arm, just feel that nice opening. Put your weight in one foot and shake the other leg. Gaze into the distance for your balance and shift the weight and feet. And now we're going to kind of shake everything. Just moving your head, your shoulders, bouncing the heels, so getting the heels off the ground if you can. Just really break up any chi that's blocked. Let's inhale our hands up and over. Exhale through, and we're going to shake some more. Ready? So let's shake again. Just really moving. And inhale, bring the hands down to your sides. Just feel that buzzing, tingling, kind of sparkly energy running through you. So perfect. And we're going to do a little bit of a roll now, where we're going to tuck our chin and roll forward and then unroll and come up. You can have your hands up, palms over each other. So tuck your chin, rolling down, and then bend your knees and uncurl, coming back up and leaning back. Tucking, rolling forward, and then uncurling, coming up. Here we're starting to move the chi in a bigger direction, all the way from our fingertips to our toes, starting to flow. If you're able, your palm up the entire time. Bring the palm back and out, and then you bring it across. Have the fingertips face the forehead, and then the fingertips face out. Fingertips in and then to the side. Bring the hand across. Fingertips face the forehead, then out, and come around. And just feel into the flow. Imagine your joints are like a string of pearls. They just move and flow. Feel very stiff. You can just do a tiny little bit of the movement. Just start thinking about, right, this flowing movement. But if you feel open and you have the flexibility, go ahead and really move. We'll do 2 more here, and then we'll go to the other side. You'll notice I'm shifting my weight. If you feel that you can do that, that's great. Place your hand on your hip, and let's just begin with the arm again. And just bring the fingertips, brush through and touch the hip. They point out and then to the other side. They point towards the forehead, then the side, and come back in, keeping the palm facing up. And just continue to move, flowing with your energy, being in your moment. Remember to breathe. This is a nice, gentle breath for this exercise. So just a beautiful breath. And you can do the smaller version here too. Just spiraling and moving. And you can do the full flow. Remember, check your knees. Make sure they're pointing forward. Toes are forward. You want to protect your joints. We'll do 2 more. And last one. And release. We'll do just a little more shaking, breaking up any last little bit of tension before we move into the 5 elements flow. And hip circles will be our last warm up. Pressing the hips back and around, just opening up and releasing the tension in your hips. Most people sit hours and hours each day, and that creates stagnation along the front and back of the hips and the whole pelvic area. So you want to make sure throughout your day, take a break and circle your hips. Let's go the other way. Just feeling into that release of tension. Breathing gently as you rotate and circle around. 2 more. And pause. Now we're going to move into our flow. We've activated the chi in our body. We've brought up our breath to fill up with healing, nurturing air chi. And now we're ready to calm our nervous system and mind and heal our different organs. Each element is tied to an organ system. We'll begin with the lungs and Buddha holding up the heavens. The lungs, just kind of pull your mind there. Just think about where they're located. They are the metal element. So just kind of keep that when you breathe in, you're nourishing that area. Inhale your arms, palms up through center. And then press them overhead, inhaling the whole way if you can. And then exhale. Bring your palms back to face your chest and then palms up again. If you can't inhale and exhale the entire time, just breathe softly. It's fine. Just imagine this holding up the earth, just this control, this power you have with this metal element for your lungs. If you want, when you inhale, you can bring in a beautiful white healing color to your lungs. White is the color of the metal element. So just this brilliant, almost golden white glow. Breathing gently as you move. I can't see what the comments are. I just noticed a couple comments. Hopefully you can follow along if the audio went out again. I apologize if that happened. So just follow along if you can. Your gaze can follow your hands as you move. We'll do one more. And let's just hold our hands now by our lower dantian, picturing this beautiful white light. The palms are facing this lower abdominal area. Gaze softly into the distance as you focus on this white energy for your lungs, the metal. . A little smile is always good as well, so definitely smile. And we're going to now flow into the fountain. So for the fountain, we're going to gather in water. We're going to bend our knees, bring our hands together to about shoulder height, and then exhale out and down. The water element is for our kidneys. So picture the kidneys here on the back, and the color is blue, like the blue of the flame of a candle. Inhaling, drawing in. Exhale, letting the water flow out. Inhale. Exhale. Fully drawing your mind to the kidneys, this water element. Water has so many different natures. It's calm, but it can be so powerful, like a tsunami or a storm. It brings life. It allows everything to reproduce and grow. Your body is mostly water. The earth is mostly water. It's such a gift to let this water flow through you to heal your kidneys. This reduces fear, and it opens up hopefulness and possibilities. Inhaling all the way up and exhaling out and down. You can always just breathe gently. That's totally fine. We'll do 2 more. And then bring your hands and hold them just behind your back with your kidneys. Try and keep your shoulders relaxed. And take nice deep breaths, breathing this healing blue energy into your kidneys. We'll take 2 more breaths. And now we'll move into wood element, trees swaying in the wind. Bring your hands in front of you, palms facing up. Turn to the side as you inhale and bring your hands up overhead. Exhale the hands out and down. And now turn to the other side. The knees straight. The knees are slightly bent. And picture the color green going into your liver. Your liver is under your right rib cage, nestled there, working so hard to clear your blood, store your blood. And when your liver is out of balance, you can feel angry, agitated, and frustrated. But when it's in balance, you can send kindness out into the world. What a wonderful gift you can give to others. Feeling the flow of energy, this green healing light as you inhale, drawing in this flexibility and creativity of the wood element. Think about it. To be creative, you have to be flexible. You can't think of things only in one way. So if you have writer's block or vlogger's block or whatever your creative outlet, musician, artist, this is a great pose to do to open your creativity. We'll do one more each side. Beautiful. And now imagine you're hugging a tree. We were just like a tree swaying in the wind, but now we're hugging a tree, drawing in all of the nourishing elements from the tree. Remember color green filling up your liver. Make sure your weight is balanced on all points of your feet, your toes, inside and outside of the balls of your feet and heels. A little bit more weight in your heels. And just breathe softly. And do one more deep breath, bringing in this wood element energy. Moving on to the fire element for our heart. Go ahead and bring your hands up. One hand is almost floating through the clouds, and the other hand is just in front of the heart, right? You're going to keep it in front of the heart. You're going to inhale when you're facing this side, and then you're going to exhale, turning at the hips and waist to move to the other side. Inhale and exhale. The color for the fire element is a beautiful ruby red. Feel that energy filling your heart, your pericardium, as you flow through the clouds from side to side. When your heart energy is out of balance, you feel frantic and lost, almost a manic energy or even a depressed energy if it's too low. When your heart energy is just right, you feel this abundance of love, just this calm love. You sleep better because your heart is also the governor of your mind. It's really powerful for calming headaches. A calm heart can also prevent urinary tract infections because heart heat is associated with that problem. Just feel yourself floating through the clouds, drawing in the ruby red energy for the heart. Last time, moving back. And now we're going to bring the hands to the heart with a diamond shape. And the palms are facing out. You can absorb and bring in energy through the diamond and exhale and give love out to the world through the palms. So breathing deeply as you draw in healing fire element energy for the heart and exhaling out kindness and love. Gazing into the distance. We'll take a couple of more breaths here. Nice, slow, deep breaths. And we'll move on to the earth element, the spleen, which is up under your left rib cage, a little to the back. The color for the spleen is yellow, and the movement is pebble in the pond, on the pond. So we're going to have our palms flat at our hips. We're going to exhale, press forward as we bring the knees down. Then we're going to inhale and draw in this earth energy. Exhale, press forward. And then inhale, drawing in. Your spleen is so essential for your digestion. Without a healthy earth element or groundedness, your spleen cannot help in the process. And you can get quite ill if your body isn't able to digest. It also helps qi move upward within the body. So that's essential for your mental well-being as well. The color is like the yellow of daffodils. So exhaling out stagnant qi and inhaling in this beautiful yellow energy. Feeling the energy flow. When your spleen is out of balance mentally, you might suffer from overthinking and worrying. You're not in the present moment. You're not in the here and now. You're worrying about the past or the future or things that aren't yet to be. When you do this movement, just feel your body in the here and now, your breath. Cool as it comes in your nose and warm as it goes out. We'll do a couple of more. Last one. And now hold your hands facing each other as if you're holding a ball of energy right in front of this lower dantian. And just visualize that yellow, beautiful, healing spleen, earth element energy. Just filling up from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. Two more breaths. Release your hands, and we'll close with, it's not a sixth element, but it's this energetic center called the Triple Energizer or Triple Burner. And the color that you're going to be inhaling and bringing in is almost the purple of a nebula. If you've ever seen photos of space and you see that rich violet color, you're going to inhale and draw that in and press it and move it through your body. This brings you back to this incredible centered point. If you feel scattered or every which way, this is a great way to consolidate your energy. Let's do one more. And bring your hands on top of your lower dantian and your feet together, and close your eyes and let your body just rock and sway. This is bamboo moves in the wind. And this is so good because it lets your chi go where it needs to go. You've been focusing your mind in the chi, and now the chi can just settle where it needs to be. Breathe in a normal, gentle breath. Rock and sway. Rock and sway. Release your hands. Flutter your eyes open. Step back to hip width. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be doing more regular live sessions as I am finishing up my Qigong teacher training. And I just want to bring that to the audience here on YouTube. We have lots of great video content, so please feel free to check it out. Just great acupressure massage, meditations, gua sha. And I'm going to just really hope to see you tomorrow or the next day as well. I'm going to join you for a chat to see if you have any questions, and then we'll say goodbye. Okay. All right. So I guess John might be the only one here. Let me know if you have any questions in the chat. And if not, I just will say have a great day. All right. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.